So it's a special conference, a very personal conference today, and I would like to begin with a quote by Kal Gibran that was very special to my family from the prophet. "And think not you can direct the course of love, for if love finds you worthy, will direct your course." And I've thought about how to share this with all of you because it's so personal. But I can't not share this with you because this YouTube channel and conferences is me, is the Shala. And I feel like it's worthy to also be honest enough and authentic enough and brave enough to discuss the topic of death and loss, and also to say all of that in the frame of love. So my father, who's been ill for some time, the folks here at the Shala have known this. My father passed away last week, and his passing was on his terms. It was beautiful. And he passed, his last two breaths were with my mom and I holding his hands. And I have been sharing with all the students here at the Shala, and I wanted to extend that to our bigger community, is that the whole reason we have a yoga Shala, Pacific Ashtanga, is really because of my dad. He has always been a visionary, someone who lived his dreams. He took risk, chances, was not afraid to fail. And I believe that the Shala is part of the lineage of my family and our family's business. When I was 12 years old, my brother was 13, my dad had this idea to open this restaurant in Michigan City, Indiana, which is where I'm from, a little family restaurant. At the beginning, we were serving Vienna sausage hot dogs and French fries in a basket. And the beginning years of the restaurant were hard, they were challenging, but the business grew, his reputation grew. We started serving breakfast, and we became a famous little breakfast restaurant in our hometown of Michigan City. But the greatest thing was, actually we changed the name then to Howard's Restaurant, it's the name of my dad. The great thing about the restaurant was that it was a family business, and my family cared about the people who were our customers, became sort of like our family over the years. I worked there through high school, college. I came back after I got married. I was in graduate school, and all of the customers saw me grow up, and I loved them all through the chapters of their life as well. And my mom, most of you know my mom here, was really the face of Howard's Restaurant, and she loved everyone, and she was, I think, a big reason why people came. And I used to joke around and say, like, I knew how everyone liked their coffee, I knew how they liked their eggs, but really I knew about their lives, and their lives mattered to me, and they mattered to my mom, and they mattered to my dad. And all these years later, opening a yoga Shala and it being a small family business, some of you know I moved my mom and dad here from Indiana 10 years ago. And they have been a part of the business. My mom greets everyone and writes their names down and checks them in. But most important, like at Howard's Restaurant, she knows everybody's life and she cares about everyone. She's always lighting candles and praying for whatever's going on in people's life. And I feel the same myself. I feel like back when we had our family restaurant, we were service-oriented. We were serving people their breakfast, but also holding a space for community, which is so needed in our culture and our time. And at the Shala, I feel the same thing happens. Like, instead of serving eggs and coffee, we serve yoga. But like my father and our first business, it's really about creating a community of love and support. I've been doing this for 25 years now, and some of my students have been with me that long. And I've seen them through so many chapters of their life, and sometimes I feel like the space that we hold, we call Shala, we call school, is really about holding space for family to happen, for community to happen, for people to love each other through the chapters of their life, the celebrations, the challenges, the deaths, the hard times. And it's an honor I'm proud to say that I'm a servant of the people, and I'm also proud to say that what I do is an extension of my father.